Hello and welcome. Just cleaned up the edges, the little smooth corners on that. I thought I'd do it off camera. Really, yeah, it's not going to sort of hurt. Now I've got the fertilising to do, as we said last session, and I'd like to go through and yeah, I'm hoping this is the last session, but things don't always work to plan. As in, like, it could take a little longer than I'm thinking, but I think we should be doing. Yeah, we should be alright. I'm going to take this because it's very slightly the fastest tractor. I mean, normally it's a 50 mile an hour one. This is a like 40 odd because it's this not. Yeah, we can't really afford to upgrade it at present. So we want the Bredel. Did I leave that down the bottom or did I take it at the top? I cannot remember. Yeah, we need to. Oh, I did put the greenhouse down. I remember. Yes. Well, no, actually, I'm not remembering. I'm seeing. This is true. Yeah, this is something we're going to have to get going. But yeah, that really, I think we should be doing that. But we could set the no. This is going to be all manual. This is really, we've got to race across the map and do a little bit of a splash all over the place. So yeah, I think this is all going to be us really. This is a little bit juicy on the fuel. It is. That's one thing I am going to say. I'm not long topped this up, and it's already it doesn't take long for it to. Require a little bit of fuel. It's almost like the HTZ that I love as well, but yeah, and damage is creeping in as well. But I'm happy we've got it, and I do still stick to what I said, that I do agree totally that this is very much like Westridge Hills, where I was saying that I didn't want any tractor much below 350, 400 horsepower. On the hilly sections, and most of our fields were hilly on Westridge Hills. Yeah, the ones that we'd picked were quite hilly, and again, you needed. I think my lowest horsepower tractor was 430 horsepower. I think I had a couple of the fence, my favourites, the Caterpillar ones. Where did I stick the water? Right next to it, so I can just literally just leave the water tanker there. I do think on this we're going to need to be buying another tanker, really, probably a slightly bigger one as well now. We're also going to need milk, but not just yet because we haven't got any. This is true, we haven't really got any just yet. But yeah, when I start the Let's Play in earnest, that's one of the first things I wish to be doing, is buying a few animals, not going mad straight away. It's a small farm, 5-10 animals, something like that. I say St. Cali, I must admit, did teach me that. You don't necessarily have to go super duper mad, right? And it is as simple as that. Yeah, so we'll just top that up, and we can leave that while it's filling, and it will still fill nicely. And we will be growing. That's a point. Have we got to do more than that? Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. We've got to activate it. It is a production. I believe that's how it works. And then it's going to show growing things like that. That's all you need to do. It is. It's a well, to be honest, I'm not a massive thing of greenhouses. You've got to do it with this one. That one, it's a necessity. But because of how often I do greenhouses, I am always a bit rusty. I always have to remind myself how to actually use a greenhouse in the game, of course. Yeah, right. So yeah, I thought that I'm just going to class that as a potato storage. Because obviously we've already got the silo, but I thought, well, I can't have a pile of 317 tons of potatoes. It would probably take up the entire yard and would be a little bit detrimental to the Let's Play. So yeah, I thought we're gonna have to just get cracking. Right, so lime as well. Which are we gonna do first? No, I'm not worried about the arable fields. Those we're gonna do next year when we come back on the Let's Play in earnest, definitely. Now then, often get that wrong. Yeah, wrong button. Right, so we're not going to need mega amounts. So I think we'll probably need all, yeah, 3 sort of things, if I'm being totally honest. And we'll get all of the grass fields done. What is that? Is that so important right now? If we're going to come back on next time, why don't we just get on with the work that we need to do, which is really all we're wanting to do, is the bales. Yeah, it is true, really. We've got the entire amount of winter to actually get this done. So why don't we just September, October? It's only going to be November, really. That's not a bad place to leave it. So do you know something? I think I'm speaking some sense, if I'm honest, which makes a change. So I think what we're going to do is sleep through till the morning. I think that's a sensible thing to do, which is not most unlike me to be sensible at all. I don't think you're going to find anything more. I do agree with what I said though about the not that particular one. I think a 9.3 metre is rather a tad bigger, but yeah, there's some of the 6.8 or 7 metres. I wouldn't mind trying that one time, just as a lease jobby, 9 o'clock, to see exactly whether this could. I've never done it with this particular harvester with the Deutz. Yeah. I don't know what it is with words at the minute. I don't always recognise the word as being correct. So, yeah, it's very strange. Right, yeah. Oh, we had a bit of a slight rise as well. And we've got nothing but the Komatsu. That will be 50%. We want to do another month. And how are we doing on the one production we have got? How are we doing? Very, very poor. Very, very poor, and we've not hardly. Yeah, this is what I found on Attingham. Is the bottom line is you really are. It's not. That's a point. You say that. Why don't we upgrade it? Something that wasn't available on Attingham, really. This is actually true. It wasn't. It was never. It wasn't. It should, truthfully. Let's do it one more time. That's a bit excessive, but let's go to sleep until 9 o'clock. Yes, I know it's cost us a fortune, but if we're going to work with that, we have got a lot of potatoes. We really have, so we really need to ramp up the things, I would say. Let's have a look first thing in the morning and see exactly how well that has done. Yes, that has intrigued me. It should be storing as well. Yeah, 2274 1137. Not bad for 1 month. Not really. 861 1137. I think we can work with that. It's ramping up the water. Actually, the water is going down quite a bit now. Right, 38750. A 9.1 metre header. And it's a John Deere. So you know something, we'll give it a miss. Right now we should really. If we take this to about 10, I think we should be about ready. I think I'm right in saying that. I think those bales will then be done. Right, smashing. Let's stick those in the... and we'll grab the digestate once it's done. And then that's what I'm really trying to do. So it might be taking us through till December. Yeah, or maybe even January, but then we still can do the fertiliser and that. It's really not. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Now, this is going to take some time to process. Do we just sleep through till December straight away? But then I think we'll speed time up. Yeah, rather than sleep through, because we're going to need to get the digestate out as well. Are we not? Are they not ready? Why are they not ready? %. That's why they're not quite done. Oh, it shouldn't take them long though to process. It should start to disappear. I would say within the hour, maybe. He says. Perhaps not. Oh. Oh, yeah. Another hour then, I would say. This did not quite go to plan, but then things rarely do, really, if I'm honest. C'est la vie. Might even be 1 o'clock. It shouldn't be much later than that, surely. Ah, that's right. I've seen this before. Yeah, because you have to nudge them. Why is that bale there not actually cutting? I know you didn't really need to do this, I know, but it's silage for... Why am I not getting the... Right, okay. Yeah, we need to nudge them, really, to remind them that they are... No, right. We haven't got anything. Oh, we have. Of course we have. We need to lift them off to switch it... Yeah, basically to switch it on and then off again, really, is what it's doing. It's because they were dropped on and they weren't ready. They were on when they weren't ready, and then they literally switch in the... I know what I'm saying, I'm not explaining it very well. Not very well at all. Right, so let's grab the AGM, which is that one there. We need to grab the... Oh, which is, I think, round the corner. We need a weight as well. We do. And where did we leave the weight? I think it was around here. I can't remember, actually. I cannot recall. I think it's around here. The same as I know I said about sticking it back on here. And did I listen to my own advice? Did I? I did not. No. No, I did not listen to my own advice. Well, the equipment's running out. We've now got potato equipment, so we can, going forwards, do potatoes, which is why I see it, or I see one. Is this... No, this is the second big weight, isn't it? This is the not quite so large, and it hasn't got a hitch. It's that one. So where... I would have thought I'd stuck this... Didn't I say I was going to stick it in the alcove, or was that the other... We've actually... Yeah, that's right, we did. We stuck it on the wrong one, didn't we? Because it really is not quite as... Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to drop that. We need to grab the quick. In fact, you know something? The quick will do, really. It really will. It's not going to hurt, is it, if we use this? For what we want to do, all we need to do is remind these bales by lifting them off and on again that they are bales and they ought to be like going into... Ah, there's the class weight. Yes, that's more like it. You just have to remind them that they are subject to the laws of the BGA and cannot pretend it does not have a real pull on them. Unless, of course, they're not done, which that one obviously isn't quite done, which does explain why it didn't actually cut open, because it's not quite ready. Although some of those definitely are. Oh. Brilliant, that's about right. So these aren't quite right on the trigger anyway. Let's speed up until about 3-ish. Do we say, yeah, do we go till the morning, the digestate, and then do the digestate on December morning? When this lot should really all be done. No, that's too heavy for us. Right, let's... Yeah, I think we will. We're going to sleep through till the morning. I think a few of these won't be done, but it should have got some of the digestate done ready for the morning. We'll grab the tanker. We'll stick some more water in the greenhouse, because that's probably going to be gone by morning. I don't think it's going to be quite that severe, but it is definitely going to be more than I'm used to, because I don't think I've ever ramped a greenhouse up above level 1. Yeah, because as I said, when I last had the greenhouse, no, I have had... No, we did do this on Neverland, which is actually what reminded me you can actually do this. Oh, my life. Yeah, well, that's some nice tick-ups. And it's snowing. Now then, how are we doing around here? Aha. They should disappear. We need to remind them again by dropping them again. And at some point they should realise that they should no longer be here. You sort of have to switch it on and off again, basically, is really what we're trying to do. You are being very naughty. Because that is not full. You should definitely be able to go to... Right, thank you. Finally. Right, so then, digestate. Let's go grab that before the snow settles. And we as human beings can jump down there. Oh, it said, oh, hang on. Yeah, we have actually brought the tractor back, haven't we? So... I think lights are in order. It's a tad dark in December. Right. That's the point. Does the storage on this increase? It does. Oh, wow, I never realised. I suppose I should have done, really. Oh, Gordon Bennett, yeah. Wow, that is quite amazing, because we can really just leave this for absolutely months. Now that is not a bad upgrade. I'm actually quite impressed with that, as well as it's doing thousands, which means we need them, to be honest. I remember there are two or three ingredients that were really impressive. Let's have a look. No, that's not what I want to do. We are 66. This should be the last one. Yeah, now that should keep us going for quite some time, really, which is fantastic. Yeah, we'll obviously whisk those productions into the thing that we can almost afford once, well, when we're done the digest. I think you found we actually need that, but we're going to need to buy a government drain, are we not? Which I think we're probably going to have to use quite a lot. Or no, we could stick the water in the silo. Actually, that will do just as well. I think you can on the multi-fruit. I almost think you can. We should try, and then we're going to grab the digestate and probably go through till January, and then we'll say we've got the rest of the winter to do the fertilising, and well, we can hit it on March, really, because it's not going to be the end of the world if we did do that. It's not going to be grown, it's going to just start to grow, so it's not... Ah, now something wanted water there. Yeah, I thought you could. Smash it. I am really debating whether or not to keep the... because I've said I'm banning auto load, and I'm thinking, well, it is not only the big red crosses that like keep flaring up every time you go near it to remind you that it's a game. Yeah, I mean, we know it's a game, but what I mean is we don't need to be reminded that it is. So again, auto load, I think I'm not having auto load for anything else, so why should I have an auto load thing? So I'm thinking I am going to get rid of that. I need to grab the bales out there, or it's going to cause trouble. Right, digestate, I believe is what we're after. Don't know how much we've got. Not too much, because obviously it's all our own stuff and we haven't got that much. How much have we got? Enough. It should bring in quite a little bit of money, really, by January morning, I should say. Yeah, we have got that, and we've also still got some tick up in... Yeah, so is that... yeah, it will be. It's... yeah, you lose a quarter, which is still not bad. So we're going to produce solid fertilizer and sell it straight away. We've still got some... now we do need to be doing some herbicide, being as we've now got a sprayer, but it does it quickly, so really we just need to have it ready for this coming year. So how much more was there? I was not paying attention. Another 6 tons. But we could just do this full load and get the remnants of that tomorrow when it's completely finished, is what I'm thinking. We should have a nice healthy tick up. Did I check what was in the sales? I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did either. Oh, the Estrella. Is this something you would do on this Let's Play? Yeah, this is the one. This is the Grimmy pack. So this is deliberately for picking takes up off the floor, isn't it? But we don't really need one because we've already got one. It's a shame. I am worried. I am wondering about the Estrella. But it's not a real. I know. I love the Estrella. I'm always tempted with it. I bought it on. Which one did I buy it on? It wasn't Neverland, was it? No, it wasn't. It was Nieskopheim, which really it doesn't suit that at all. A bit like this, so I'm going to be good this time. Yeah, we're probably going to get more of the ones that we've got, the 4.5s. Get 2 or 3 of those. So I think it's more in sort of keeping. So we're going to go sleepy through till tomorrow morning. We're going to see how much the water goes down. Is what I'm really interested. Yeah, to see that 80 tons, what it goes down to by morning. It's 9 o'clock, and I think this is probably where we're going to leave the Let's Play. Yeah, this is the last episode. I think I'm going to post for now, and then tomorrow it's business as usual. I'm still posting the others. I've still got a few: Maypoles, Neverland, and that's Nieskopheim. That's why I thought I'd do this now. I thought, well, I can do this, and nobody's going to really know or miss because I'm still going to be posting those anyway. Although I have done a mad flurry of these to get them all posted. Yeah, which, yeah, I think I've done 6 or 7, and I think this will be session 11 or 12. I think. Oh my life, that is a very nice amount. Let's go and grab the last of that. No, we want you. And we'll have a check of the sales, but we'll just get this done. Yeah, wow, that is amazing. It really is. Yeah, as I said, we're not going mad with the animals next session. Next session, when we start in earnest. How much did we get? Oh, there's a tiny tad left of that. Oh, nearly another one. It's going to leave us in. Do we take it through to February? It's not going to hurt. It really isn't. But yeah, water. We said we're going to have a look at the thing, didn't we, while we're doing. How much did that go down to? Oh, about 7 tons. I think it usually uses about 2. So yeah, it's using about 3 times as much water as it normally would, which is quite respectable. We do need to be using the wheel loader more fully. I'd like to use it properly now. I just wish I could get a proper adapter for using the AGM, the AG. Yeah, no, it's the AGM. I was doubting myself again. Right, so let's take this through till February morning. Still no snow that's settled, thankfully. Am I trying to think? Am I missing something? No, I think I am. How much are we up to on those productions? I would imagine we've got quite a lot in storage. 3 tons, 2 tons, 3 tons, 6 tons, 1.5 tons, and 3 tons. So it's enough to get. Now that is a point. We could now put that production down, the potato production that we were talking about. We could. It is true. I wish I could get rid of the trees because it would be so much more realistic if I did do that. I think it's quite a way in, isn't it, if I remember rightly? Oh, did I see the potatoes there? No, I saw donuts. I think it's not far now. I remember was looking this far and then a little bit further, and about now. Now, yeah, we have to turn it completely. That's the way we need to see it. It is. Could put V mode on. We do need to. It is flat enough. It isn't really that. That's the problem. You do need to be able to see. Yeah, that. This is what I really could do is seeing. We need to zoom out a little bit, and we do need to be able to get into that right hand side with the. I was going to say with the truck, but we haven't got a truck just yet. although I do think it probably is not a bad idea. Well, we have got a truck, but not a truck, if you know what I mean. I should say that's about right. Right, fantastic. Let's have a quick look. Let's go and let's take the Sintrack. I'm well chuffed we've got this. I really am. It is true. I was saying that just a few sessions ago I haven't had the Sintrack for a while, so it was a bit of a dream when I saw that for the price that we actually got it. Yeah, we will. Do we need a bigger trailer? We do, but we have just about spent all of our money. Yeah, we'll. Oh yeah. It's a front loader. Now that would actually use the shallow cultivators, 12.2 meters. Oh, it's a Starliner. It is. It's a bit smaller. It's a shame. If it was the other Deutz, I would literally definitely go for it. Yeah, I'm a little bit unsure about that, as whether we go for that one. And yes, I know we have already got the wheel loader. No, we're not just for the front loader attachment. No. So over the winter we will get this whizzing, get the taters in that. It is true. I really do wish we had got a bigger trailer. There are some. We have options. Well, we could get a second one of the one that we've already got and get 60 tons, but it's the faffiness. I keep saying that. It's 35,000. We can buy the 70 tonner, my absolute favourite standard trailer. It is true. We could do that. It is true. Right now, didn't we just load the? Silage is still a bit, still 10 tons. It's not going to last long. And there is some solid fertiliser because we've just loaded that up with 14 tons of digestate, so we have got another bit of a tick up. Do we take this through till February morning and leave it at that point? No, we're going to leave the buying of the nice things for this and all that type of stuff till the actual we start. We're going to get a nice bucket for it. Might get the Sligium. I think that is my favourite, if I'm honest. I really do like that. Which is 10 or 11 tons. I don't think there is anything much bigger than that. I think that is, and they should be able to cope with it. Have I got a weight on this one? I don't think I have I? No, we haven't. We didn't buy anything. We literally had, because we were really quite poor at that point, whereas now we're not doing badly. Let's have a look at. No, I know for a fact I've not bought a single weight on this yet of what of the weights I would normally go for. So yeah, we do need to get some stuff to make our own lime and stuff to make our own. We need to get some road salt to buy some to make some herbicide ready for the next year. So we're going to buy a few bits and bobs like that in readiness for the next time that we're on, and it is big bags. I know we can buy lime reasonable, but why would you do that when you've got a production shed that actually makes these things for you? It's one thing I really love about. Yeah, that's the next set of stones, I think. Road salt. Yeah, we want 4. Bear in mind, actually, it does more than that. So yeah. And we want stones. We'll go 6, I think. Look at that. I mean, that 900 for 24 tons of stone. Fantastic. That's amazing. We'll get that done. Now we also want some wheel loader stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to think. 4 tons. There's some really. That's silage though. And these are not ours. We can't use the Volvo ones. Sligium is what I'm thinking. That's special. Yeah, I'm sure the Sligium is the biggest. Is it under this, or is it under telehandler and you can adjust it? That is a beaut. But again, that's only for that type of stuff. Whereas the Sligium is just about everything. Is it? I always get mixed up with it. Sligium, Silgium? Silgium, I think it is. Silgium, it is 9 tons. Is that the biggest? Yeah, I like that one actually. 6 tons is enough, I would say, really, for the cost. I just think it's really reasonable for that. Right, we want weights. We're going to get the Weefro, which I think suits them really well. We'll do it class colours. Yeah, that is one of the latest ones I've done for a front box that you can stick stuff in. Right, where are we for? We're going to go max, I think, on this. Main colour. We're going to go for Fent. Class, even. Yeah, C, I think, Mr. Smith. Not Fent at all. C for class. Shouldn't be too far off that. Class green. Yeah. And apply. And design colour. The same again. And buy. So that's that and that. We want the big back handler. It's because it's yeah, I wish I could find one with the thingy support. I really do, on wheel loaders. The same as the AGM pack. I would love it if the AGM pack actually came onto this. Yeah. But for now, the big bag handler is still a very, very excellent tool, if not quite as good as the AGM, which is a shame. I never ever thought I would ever say that about my Old Faithful. But it's still brilliant. Right, so that's that. I think we've got this. Yeah, got that to make the line, that to make that. 43,707. We're going to sleep through till the morning. How are we doing on the water? And how are we doing with our stuff? This is why I wanted to get the greenhouse going over the winter, so that we got a bit of a stockpile. Oh no, we've already looked. We looked today, so we need to go through till tomorrow. So let's do that now. And then that is where we are going to leave this. Ready for our entry again on the farm at the beginning of this coming year. Yeah, ready to actually... Oh, shouldn't we have actually planted the fields in the back end? I'd forgotten it's a non-standard set of... Yeah, it is. It's not the normal geo that I'm used to. It's weird how you get used to things like that. It is true. Right, so up to 73,627, and that really is our limit now. Oh, now that is a cracking price for that, but we keep going on about horsepower. We've already got a baler, and I'm happy with the baler. I don't know that we need to go for that as well. It is true, actually. I am going to say no, which is a shame, really, because it's a cracking tractor. But for this Let's Play, I think, truthfully, I know we've got this 190, and it can still work, but that is the low end for this particular map. Say the 300 is only just managing sort of bits and bobs. So yeah, well, what can we do this coming year? Yeah, what can we plant? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we've missed wheat. Mind you know, we've done all those crops anyway, haven't we? I think we were on special things, although we've missed canola. We've got corn and sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, sorghum, grapes. Yeah, we've got loads. Yeah, we've only really missed out on wheat, barley, canola and oats, which, yeah, oats is the one that I'm missing a lot, because it is the one I would do the most, which is, again, something else that I've only just started to do. I never was a massive fan of oats, but I am now. They're brilliant with the... Yeah, we'll get on, we'll load the thing next session. Nope, I'm going to leave the plans till when we return to this particular Let's Play. Yes, all I'm going to say now is, yeah, we will be back, truthfully. This is the start, really, not the finish. It really is. This is our starting point for coming back, and we've got here through our own efforts. We've got some fairly decent equipment. do need a de-stoner. I think we're probably a couple. So do we buy a couple of funkuses? Do you know something? That's not a bad idea. I will get a couple though. Yeah, because I can't find. I would like the Scorpio in time, but yeah, we're just gonna buy cutters to keep them blue. Yeah. Ooh, we know we've got some weights. Weights will do for that. That's true. We've got that. We can put the stones in. Ah, no, we could put the stones in here and make more lime. Actually, yeah, thinking about it. And there are some fairly hefty stones on here. So we should get a couple of those going. Grab the stones off here before we plant. And then we are going to get cracking. So yeah, the scene is set. We've got quite a bit of equipment to pick up down the bottom, which do we afford one of the decent, my favourite, I think the TPS. We might buy a second TPS. I think we might have 2 trailers, take 2 trailers down, and we also need to buy for the shop yeah, we've got obviously let me show you. It being as it's not going to have been a monster session, let's just pop down to the shop and we'll take stock of everything we are going to. Yeah, we've got this obviously that is the shops. We want to get a piece of, yeah, we're going to get that ready, some equipment for that, like a big bag handler. We've got that to pick up. We've got all of this little lot to pick up that we've just bought. So we could buy another TPS. Oh no, we've got this, haven't we, as well? I think between the two we should be fine. Yeah, we've got the flatbed as well. Do we buy a weight for that? Because it is amazing when these get heavy, that hitch pushes down and then that lifts up. So I don't think that's a bad idea to get something like, aha, I know what we should buy. Yeah, my favourite weight, the self-made weight. We're going to go big and stick that in for a bit of ballast. Yeah, if it'll, no, can you strap the weights? I'm not sure. Right, okay. In fact, yeah, let's, while we're here then, it is a telehandler. We're going to grab the big back handler for the shop, and I don't mind paying for it. I know I don't have to really. It's, you know, something, because it is so amazingly costed. Now we will repair this, but that is the shop's, because this is really not ours. Even though we know technically it is now, then I would say it's the one at the end. Yeah, we all know it really is sort of for me, but the rules say that this has got to stay up here. Oh, missed it. Oh, and again. Right, smashing. Stick that in the back, and then we'll get this repaired. And I think we'll leave it at that. Yeah, we're going to bring the TPS down as well. Not now, I mean, you know, like when we start in earnest. We'll stick that in the back. And where would it be? It really, I would say, over the back axle. But I mean, I don't know if physics are that good in the game that it really affects it like that. That is a fairly hefty weight, that is. Oh, we're catching the wheel. That's more like it. Now we strap that, and it won't look like. Did I do it? Yeah, I did. It's there. Smashing. Right. Let's repair this readiness. In readiness for the Let's Play. Yeah, well, this should really cure my pink phobia. Right, we need to give ourselves that back. I'll just call it a grand. Brilliant, smashing. So we're at 65,662. We've got a shed load of equipment to bring up. We've got 2 trailers that we're going to stick that on. That is hopefully for ballast. It really should mean that this isn't going to shift around very much. It is, and I know we've taken up the thing, but I'm hoping that that cures this dropping down. Although, should it really be more in the middle? We shall see. We should play with it. That's the whole. I've done it with bales before in on Ooh, Hobo's Hollow. Yeah, it was where I realised you can muck around with a bit of weight on things to make it a bit better, because it was forever lifting, and that was on the H2 Studios one. But yeah, I don't think I ever did sort of try it on this. I think we'd got rid of the traditional one before I'd thought about doing that. So yes, we've got the Bachmann and the TPS one. We'll get this little lot loaded up next time, and yeah, I shall hopefully see you here shortly. Obviously what I'm going to do is, I'm not do I do this, or am I going to go on the Valley, the old farm? I think we're going to come back on this first. I'm going to leave the Valley, the old farm, for Black Sheep Modding to fix any issues. There were a few. Some were fixed, and I'm not. It's not a go at Black Sheep Modding either. What I'm saying is, with this, we've got issues. We know we've got issues, but we can work around these issues because we know what they are. What I think I'm going to do, I'm parking this for now. We are going to finish Neescott Pine, which isn't going to be that far off. There's not many sessions left, I don't think. I think we're going to probably run it to the end of the current year, and then we're going to move it on to here. We're already doing terribly well. Each session now we're earning hundreds of thousands and such like thing. And for a little map, to be honest, yeah, you're like, well, where do I go from here? I mean, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of scope, but it's a little map. So what do we go and buy 26-metre ploughs? I don't really think that's appropriate for the map. We've already got decent equipment ready for the map, so where do you go from that? Do you buy? We've already bought most of the fields we need. With probably 3 or 4 fields we could probably do with if we were staying. But I'm happy that we've proved what we've proved, and a few more months to the end of the year. I think unless anybody argues with me, and then I would willingly stay a little longer. But yeah, I think truthfully I'd like to get back here. That weight is down heavy on that back. Right, anyway, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. I do invite your comments about any of these sort of things, whether you think we do stay a little longer at Neescott Pine, or whether you would like to see us come across to here. What are your thoughts on this matter, and any other matter for that matter? Yeah, but all that remains to be said now is goodbye for now.